Hello, I have returned. Welcome to this thing I'm doing. I just started reading, or I didn't just start it, but I was reading Wings of Fire book 13, 14 actually. And I was like, damn, I need to prepare for the last book, so I decided to make this series where I describe all of the Wings of Fire books. So basically what happened in the first book is that its main character is Clay. Now he is a Mudwing, and oh god, I have to fucking describe. Okay, so Clay, uh, some things you need to know. There are dragons in this universe, and the dragons all kind of hate each other. Not gonna lie, they're all skanky people. They all suck. They are all very power hungry. Doesn't remind me in any way of our real political systems. We have the Skywings, right? Skywings are coolest wings in my opinion. Basically, they have big wings. They're red, and their queen is Queen Scarlet. Queen Scarlet sucks a lot, but it doesn't mean that we can't worship her or something. The we have the Sandwings, right? Sandwings, they are whack. Sandwings are these yellowy things. They live in the desert. Uh, who could have guessed that? Oh my god, holy shit. They live in the desert, and their desert home is very cool because it's in the desert. They had like a war or something, or they're having a war in this section of the story where one of their Queen Oasis like died or something by a scavenger, and like, oh my god. So that gave this like power struggle where these three queens, Blister, Blaze, and Burn, her daughters, were all like, "Oh my god, I should rule the thing," and they all had this freaking argument, and there's wars now, and oh my god, I'm so invested in the political system of this freaking the fucking like whatchamacallits, the Sea Wings. They're allied with some Sandwing or something. I don't know. It doesn't exactly matter who they're allied with, but the fact is that they're allied with someone. So the Sea Wings, they live under the sea. They can breathe underwater. They're blue. There's a weird thing that's happening. There's these Ice Wings, as the name suggests. They're icy, and they suck so much. I hate Ice Wings a lot. They're all skanky ass freaking sadness machines. And these frickin' whatchamacallit, the Ice Wings, they're white and like bluish white, you know. They shoot Frosty the Snowman ass breath out of their mouth. And they're cool. What's next? Nightwings. Nightwings are a thing. Nightwings, they're basically like really depressed. Like, you know that time when you get really depressed and you're like, damn, I need recognition. I need to feel powerful. That's literally the Nightwings. They basically lied to everybody, or I can't talk to you about why, but they have mind control powers, and they can like, or mind control, what the hell? They have mind reading powers and can read your mind. Oh no shit, Sherlock. So yeah, they're black. Rain wings, they're smelly and useless. They live in the forest, and they're also like pacifists or something. So basically, the war between the Sandwings, a Nightwing, a sussy Baka Nightwing, was all like, "Hey, let's make a prophecy about who's gonna win this war." And they're like, "I'm gonna speak in all like cryptic voodoo shit," and they do that. They speak in cryptic voodoo shit, and it's funny because they're all like, "We need a Sandwing, a Nightwing, a Skywing, a Seawing, Sandwing, Nightwing, Skywing, Seawing, and a Mudwing. I forgot about Mudwings. They're basically muddy boys, and they all are whack. They do absolutely nothing. Mudwings suck. So this Mudwing, they're all like, okay, yeah, that's what we need. Those are the cool tribes, and so basically they all like, okay, let's get this set up. We gotta do this by the brightest night when there's like 3 full moons, because this planet has 3 moons apparently. So they do that. They get it all ready, and they go to this like cave where these guardians of the dragonettes or whatever the hell they're called. They're all like, we got this. We got this, homie. And turns out they don't got it, and this the queen of the Skywings, Queen Scarlet, is all like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we just fucking like screwed this prophecy to all hell and they killed all of their baby Skywings, which is like a fucked up thing to do. Like, imagine just killing your children for fun. Actually, fuck, I can't imagine that. Oh shit. So they have to get a Rainwing instead, and nobody likes Rainwings, like, because they're all pacifist and shit. And they're all like, oh, we don't want to get involved in this great war because that's killing and shit. And we don't like killing. They grab a Rainwing, and this frickin' Rainwing is all like, yeah, what's up, homie? So basically this follows around Clay. Yeah, we haven't even gotten into the frickin' movie. This centers around Clay, and he's a Sandwing? He's a Mudwing. Clay's all like, his personality trait is he's hungry. He's a Dragonette of Destiny, meaning he's supposed to stop the war with like his super Dragonette powers or something. I don't know. Again, I wasn't exactly paying attention. I'm assuming that he's powerful or something, or maybe he's just a kid, and like, again, that's kind of fucked up. Like, imagine just taking a child from their family, telling him, all right, you're gonna go fight in a fucking war, and then just sending them on their way. Oh, jeez, I can remember that too. Clay, he lives in a cave with his friends, right? And his friends are that Rainwing I was talking about. Now that Rainwing is, their name's Glory. We also have Sunny, a defective Sandwing. Basically, they don't have like the venom tail like all the other ones. We also have Tsunami, a Seawing. And Tsunami is a Seawing, basically. So they basically they breathe underwater and stuff like that, and it's like a Seawing thing, and yeah. We also have Starflight, who is a Nightwing. Starflight is his character trait is that he's smart. Basically, that's literally just it. He's just smart. Oh, I'm missing somebody. Did I already did Sunny. Oh, there's Glory. She's a Rainwing. But this centers around Clay. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna assume you know all of those. So Glory, or what the hell? This is about Clay, not Glory. So basically, they're all done. They live under this mountain with like these abusive parents, with like Kestrel, who is a Skywing, and she is really depressed or something. She's Depresso Espresso. And Depresso Espresso is not cool in the land of dragons. So they all hate her. And hating her is literally the one thing that they do. We also have Dune, a Sandwing, and Webb's a Seawing. And basically they're all like done with all of this frickin' Dragonette stuff. They're all like, okay, we know what we're doing. Like, we are Destiny. Anything we can, this is how Destiny works. If nothing goes wrong, because anything we do will always lead to whatever was supposed to happen, or whatever the frickin' Nightwings told us to do. And so they are all like, let's break out of this frickin' cave. And so they do, you know. They break out of the cave, Clay and Tsunami, and they're all like, okay, let's, yeah. This is some pretty cool thing that we did here. So they are wandering around exploring the outside. They've never seen light, like natural sunlight, in their life. So these people are like, whoa, what the fuck is that? Like literally just like me every day. They're getting outside. They come across this scavenger, which are like actual humans or something like that, and the scavenger is stealing this stuff. It's covered in like jewels, dragon jewels, and they're like, "Wow, it's so cool. This is a monumental find." And then this big red dragon with a ton of jewels on it comes over and it's like, "What up, G? You frickin' touching my scavenger and like my dinner?" And they're like, "Nah, man, we were just checking it out. We can give you all your stuff back." And it's like, "Well, you touched it, fam, so you're gonna fucking die." And so they discovered that this is a queen, Queen Scarlet, and Queen Scarlet sucks a lot. Uh, Queen Scarlet sucks. She tries to murder them both, and then they flee back to the cave, and they let all their friends out, and they're like, "Wow, we just got attacked by Queen Scarlet." And then Starflight's all like, "What the fuck? What?" Then Queen Scarlet follows them there, kills Dune, webs runs, captures Kestrel, and then imprisons them all on these big towers in the sky. There's fucking huge towers in the sky that basically all of her prisoners are forced to commit Romans and fight there. Now that sounds pretty like, wow, what a mean person, but it's actually a pretty ethical prison. There's a dragon that literally can light you on fire. Her name's Peril. She's also a simp. And when I mean a simp, that I mean she's actually simping for Clay. Like basically if he asked her to do anything for him, then she would oblige. He at one point I'm pretty sure he asked her to like, "Hey, can you break me out of these chains?" And she's all like, "Yeah, I'll do that." And then she does it, like no questions asked. And then later so basically they're chilling in this, they're watching people die in this amazing arena, really entertaining, and Clay decides so there's this little like tune, like folk song about them, and it's like, "The Dragonettes are coming. They're coming to save the day. They know. They tell me to fight, for they know what's right. The Dragonettes, hooray!" And basically this he starts playing that with this like and then he gets since it's Scarlet's birthday, Queen Scarlet's birthday. She's like, "Hey, you can't be doing that, man." And she takes all the Dragonettes and puts them in this room. Uh, and she's like, "Okay, you're all gonna have to fight each other tomorrow." Like, sheesh. Fighting, making the Dragonettes fight. One of them has to lose, meaning the prophecy is ruined. Oh, and also, side note: Glory is literally her art piece. Glory is just like actually just an art piece at this point. Glory, yeah, she's chilling, and during the day where the Starflight, I believe, the Nightwing and Clay are supposed to fight, they all like chill. They just the Nightwings just like yoink Starflight from the battle, and they're all like, "What the hell, man? Why couldn't you do that for me?" And they were all like, since they think the Nightwings can read minds, which they totally can. They're all like thinking like, "Oh, take us too. We want to get out of here." But no, they just take Starflight. Literally just Starflight. Like the privileged bitch that he is. They try to leave. Queen Scarlet like literally dies. Glory apparently has this like venom in her teeth, and she burns Scarlet's face off, and she's like dead now. Not Glory. What's her face? Scarlet is like fucking dead. It's funny. They leave, and Peril, the simping dragon, is like, "Wow, this is so cool out here. I have this place where you guys can be safe." And then she frickin' locks them in a tower, and she's like, "I'm sorry, my loyalty's with Queen Scarlet." And everyone's like, "What the fuck? Why didn't you trust her? We all told you not to." And she's like, "Because she was simping. I loved her." And he's like, "No, you fucking didn't." And yeah, that's the story of how they all died. All of the Dragonets of Destiny died. They got out of the area, and yeah, it was funny. They got out, and they were fugitives on the run. They got into this river. They were all like, "Okay, we gotta leave." Let's leave this place, this godforsaken place. And then they're like, what if we didn't? What if we like stayed? What if Peril, the simping dragon, decided to come with us? And she's like, nah, I need to find myself. I need to go through a anime plot episode, an anime like whatchamacallit episode, like training montage to make myself a better person. And they're all like, okay, G, we got this, and like, thank you for not coming with us. But then Clay's become the simping dragon, and he's like, but you're one of us. You may be the dragon out of the Skywing that died. And you're like, no, I'm way too old for that. Also, like, I'm 2 years older than you, and that's like a little bit weird. Also considering that you're like 5, like that's a little bit interesting. Um, don't know what T Sutherland was Miss Sutherland was smoking there. But whatever it was, I think I want some. They leave and they're all like, "Yay, we did it. We're going to go save the world." And then Starflight comes back finally because the Nightwings like took him. Remember that? And he's all like, "Okay, guys, I know who we gotta vote for. I know who we're saving." And everyone's like, Starflight acting kind of sussy, not gonna lie. And they all start ignoring him. It's like, we should vote for, I think it was Blaze. I don't know, actually. It literally doesn't matter. There's literally no matter involved in this. It's literally just Book. That Book is not a matter anymore. I am having a suffering moment. Everybody, they all basically leave, and they're like, they have a thing where Clay's hungry, and they're like, hey, we should go to whatchamacallit. We should go to the Mud Kingdom. And we should go to the Kingdom of the... no, we should go to the Kingdom of the Sea. Oh, no, we should go to the Rainforest. No, we should go to the Kingdom of the Sand. And everyone's like, I want to go to my own house. I want to meet my parents. I don't care about this prophecy anymore. And then they settle on, because the river they're following for, like, cover goes near the Mud Kingdom. They're all like... oh, it's just... actually, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, like, the Mud Kingdom... so kingdom means that it's the land of the king, right? But none of these fucking places have kings. They're all queens. So, like, is it a queendom or is it just a kingdom but less cool? Like, what does that mean? Okay, so anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so they go to the Mud Kingdom, and Clay is all like, "I'm excited to meet my parents. They're gonna be so cool." And he goes there, and then they're like, "You don't know anything." They're all like, "What a loser! He doesn't know anything about frickin' night Mudwings." He meets his brothers and sisters. One of them like died in a war, in a battle or something, and it's really sad for like 20 seconds, and then they immediately go back to just like lighthearted. Oh, I've done an adventure. They do the funny the funny. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, they go back to like being all happy, and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna go meet my parents. You don't know anything about a Mudwing egg that was stolen a few years ago? I don't know anything about an egg being stolen, but I do know something about like a fucking like I do know that you should go talk to this one person because they might know. And then he's like, okay, I need to go. He walks up to them and he's like, I need to go talk to this one person because they might know about what happened to my egg and where my parents are. And he's like, oh, bro, I'm like your mom. And he's like, okay, it's like your mom. I'm your mom. I fucking like sold you to the thing for cows, for these 2 cows. And he's like, do they want him back? And he's like, no, I just wanted to figure out who you were. It's really sad. And he's like, okay, well, get out of here, you skanky mother sucky. We don't care about you anymore. And Clay gets all depressed, because his parents don't love him anymore. But that's okay because he gets over there and apparently there's this one scene in, I think it might be in the comics only, in the comic book, which I'll probably pull up like a picture of on screen. Editing Malker. And it basically it says like we ate them, and it's like, okay, you have two cows, right? I'm guessing you asked for a male cow and a female cow. Okay? I'm guessing they gave you one of those because, like, you know, why did you not breed them and then eat them? Why did you? What is wrong with you? Are you that smooth brain to just like actually not to just do something as sad as that, to just eat the cows instead of breeding them? That's like literally killing the entirety of your livestock on Minecraft instead of breeding them before you do that. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Back on track. He's really sad. But he goes back and then he's like, "Wow, I'm fine though because I have my friends." And then, next book is probably gonna be him committing suicide. He also learns that like at the beginning of the book, there's um this prologue where since Clay was the first to hatch, he was all like raw, and he freaking like started breaking open the other eggs, right? And he's like, "Oh my god, he's attacking them." And then Kestrel was all like, "He's just what we need. He's our little monster." And then they're all like, they use that as leverage to try to get him to murder things, but he doesn't want to murder things. And Clay's all like, "Okay, what if I didn't murder stuff?" And they're all like, "No, you're a monster." And when he's at the Mud Kingdom, he learns that he's the Big Wings, the bigger one of the bunch of his group of brothers and sisters that he met. And they're supposed to frickin' like help all the others hatch or something like that. So that's cool, I guess. Basically, yeah, he helped them hatch, and then the moral of the story is that Clay is not a monster. I would give this book 6 cows out of 20,605 chickens. I will also give the parkour maps that I played on this journey, whatever the hell they're called, a 0 out of Manicube.